Well, it's another Tuesday, another dream car is out. Christian didn't come to my house. Um, I gotta confess, right, because I'm in zone 3 again this week. I didn't really know where to go this week. Because, and I'll tell you for why, Smithy, because this guy, you've got to look in 3D for the player in white, because he's obviously looking forward in front of him. And the guy in red looks as though he's looking behind him. This is obviously another composite photo where neither of these players were in this scene, and they've just photoshopped the two players in there. But I couldn't make my mind up with the player in white looking forward, and yet he seemed, from the perspective I was looking at, as though he's actually looking behind him. So I was confused there where there's to go, but I didn't want to miss out and not play it at all. So I went on Cam Hassan's How to Win BOTB YouTube channel. I had a look at the average that all his viewers had put it, and I just sort of randomly put it near their average and just hope for the best. So I didn't have a clue how I was going to do this week. But when I look at it now, I think where they've actually gone, it's probably spot on, because if you drew a line from the top of his nose there, because his eyes are looking sort of straight forward in front of him, even though he's turning to the right. So it's probably along the right line there, the winning cross now, not mine. And the player in red's eyes are looking in that direction as well. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good this week. Let's have a look at the judges, see what they did. See, that's not too bad a cluster there. They've all gone roughly around. Some are a little bit higher, a little bit lower, some to the right, some to the left. Well, it would be, because the big one in the middle is the average. So of course some are higher and lower and right and left. A stupid thing to say. I should probably cut that bit out. Never mind, can't be asked. And then there's one that's at the top a bit there. So these are probably going to stay in. I think they're all relatively close to each other. That top one's a little bit astray. Is it far enough out to take it out? I'm not entirely sure. Having said that, if you took that top one out, then that cluster is going to be a hell of a lot tighter. So it would possibly make sense to take the top one out. Otherwise, that width-wise, from the white player, that's quite a narrow band there. Let's see what they've decided to do. All right, so they've taken that top cross I mentioned out. That was Matt Cannons. He's the head honcho, top judge, gets paid the most. And it has brought quite a tight cluster there. If you look at from the bottom to the top there, is quite narrow, and the width is quite narrow as well. That's not a bad cluster. I think it was good judging this week. Fair play. Yeah, I can't fault that, even though I was zone 3, but that's because I didn't have a clue where to go. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's see how I did on the Yiannimize competition. That was a disaster. So I played the spot the coin on Yiannimize. Now when I looked at this, you can see the winning cross is there, right? This is the ultimate winning photo. So he's flicked it. That little flicker on the right there is flicked it over there, and these two are pretending to catch it. Bear in mind, there's no real coin here. It's like a BOTB one. They're just standing around, and you've got to decide what the judges are going to do. Now my reckoning, I put two crosses up here somewhere. They weren't even that close together, to be honest, because my reckoning was, if he's flicking it, it's got to go up in an arc and back down the other side of the car. And you've got to bear in mind where this lady in the middle is looking as well. So she's got her arms pointing up that way, and she's also looking sort of up that way. So it had to be above the level of his arm, because it's got to go up and down in an arc. So if anything, it could have been in line with this. But they've put it over here, and I'm confused by that, because they've completely ignored this lady here, who's hoping to catch it from this direction and is looking at something up here, and yet they've put it all the way over here. Now, if he's flicked it, even if you follow the line of his arm straight out, how has he flicked it below the level of his arm? If that's at its peak, or coming to its peak to go over the car, that's going to actually land on the car, or in her eye. So she's going to get blinded, because she's not even looking at it, and he's just flicked the coin in her eye. No wonder he's laughing. So I don't know what was going on there. That's totally confused me. This was my first attempt at spot the coin on the Yiannimize. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to try it again. There was only 3 judges that do this, and they're about as expert as the BOTB ones. You know, they're not experts. These 3 are business owners. They've got various companies. It's all in. You can find them up here on the tabs. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to be playing against experts. You want to be playing against normal people. But, well, I can hardly call them normal if they put it all away with you. I don't understand that at all. I can't say it's got to be anywhere sort of around a big area up here. It was still touch and go about getting in the right place, but it had to be up here somewhere. That over there makes no logical sense. Let's see how else I got on with my my weekly game tickets. That was a previous one I did. That was free tickets to win £1,000. I didn't win. That was one I had tickets for £10,000. Didn't win that either. But this week, ending on Thursday, somehow I paid my £9.99 and I used up £9.94 of it, so I had 5 pence left. But when I looked at the balance, for some reason I had a fiver left. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I didn't want to question it. It was a free fiver, so I spent it. I bought 2 tickets for the 7,500, 2 tickets for the 25,000, and 2 tickets for the 10,000 for the random number generator draw that ends on Thursday. Well, 2 days and 7 hours. So I'm not sure when they tell you. I think it's Friday or Saturday. So I spent that already on those. So we'll have to wait and see now until the weekend to see if I've won any of this cash things. I still don't think as many people actually play these games, because there's a video on there somewhere of one guy that's won 5 times. They've only been going about a year, so he's done well to win 5 times. I don't think he's won huge prizes. Oh, actually, I think he won a car. I might be talking on my arse here. I think he won a car. I'll have to have a closer look at the discussion about it. Anyway, that's it for this week. Disastrous week. But next week, the 12th, Tuesday, there's no question I'm winning next week. So I'll speak to you next week when I'm showing you what I've won. Cheers, everyone.